Alright, YouTube, so I'm about to unveil the get right list for this car, but before I do that, I just want to clear up something I said in yesterday's video. So, in yesterday's video, I stated that there is no more, I'm not taking any more get right packages this year, and that's true. So, basically, what that means is no more big bundles like this for this year. I'm not stopping it completely. I'm doing them next year. I'm just stopping them this year because I still have like another one or two to do after this one, and we're already in August. So I'm taking off December and January in order to focus on a personal project because basically I work on everybody else's projects all year. I can't find the time really to work on my own, and it was hard, YouTube. This summer, I didn't get to ride any of my old schools this summer because you guys know how I'm spending my summer. I'm building cars so you guys can ride. So anyway, I love what I do, so I'm gonna continue to do it. It's just that I gotta take a little personal time. I hope that's all right with you guys. So December and January is no jobs. I mean, anytime up to then, I gotta, like I said, I already have a lineup of cars I gotta do. But if anybody contacts me with something simple, something I can do in a day or so, I'll still consider that. I just can't take no more get right packages this year. Um, Also, I've added a specials page to my website, newcarsuck.com. Please check that out. That gives the outline to the get right package, the get tight package, or you guys didn't know about the get tight package, but you will, and the no start specials and the fiberglass and whatever. So I have a specials page on my website, newcarsuck.com. Uh, Please check that out, and maybe your car will be in here. But anyway, I say all of that to say that I'm still going to be cranking out these projects. I'm still going to be working on your cars, but I have a full lineup that pretty much is going to take me the rest of the year. Because what happens with the get right packages is that you may intend for them to take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a month. I usually set aside a month for a get right package. But depending on the car, depending on the parts and that kind of stuff, it can run longer than that. And it usually does. The job will usually take me 4 to 6 weeks. But there are some cases that you guys know that have run much longer than that. And it happens. I try to plan for it, but these cars are old, and when you're dealing with old cars, things happen, things come up, and I don't want to rush your job. I don't want to send your car out before the car is ready. Unless that's what you want. Some people are only asking me to do certain things, and either they'll finish the rest themselves or whatever, or drive it as is. I don't know. But I do what I'm paid to do. So, anyway, let's move on. This is the 84 El Camino. The El Camino, this is a solid car. It's rough around the edges, but I took a quick peek underneath. I got it up on the ramps. I'm actually going to start trying to get it started when I'm done with this video. But let's just go to the list. Let's just go. Let's see what's on the get right list for this car. The 84 El Camino get right list. Okay, so the first thing I'm focusing on is the electrical work. This car got a lot of electrical questions. Hold on, let me give some light. Now, just under the dash alone, I got wires that are twisted together. I got a lot of loose wires here on the floor. I got stuff that's running from one place to another. And I have absolutely no idea what any of this does. I don't know where these wires are coming from. I don't know what they're going to. I don't know what they're supposed to do. So, again, when you're doing electrical work, it's a lot. I mean, they're even running up the pillar. Like, I have no idea what these wires do. There's no sunroof, so I don't know what, see? And you got it's just stuff. So, we got to sort through that and see what's going on. Under the hood, hold on. So under the hood, I got this other set of electrical issues. So this is actually house wire. You see it? This is house wire. I have no idea what this goes to, but somebody took a lot of time to snake it and mount it all the way across, and then it runs inside. But I don't know what it goes to. I'm not going to touch it to the battery and see what happens. So I got to follow this wire and see what it's wired to, because I have absolutely no idea. But there's a bunch of like frayed wires, there's broken wires. I got this whole thing happening over here that I'm not even sure, you know, again, what any of this stuff does. But I'm going to sort through everything. I'm going to clean up. What is necessary will stay. What's unnecessary, I'm going to have to eliminate. So, but there's stuff in here that's taped. There's just, I mean, it's just stuff. I mean, I don't know what goes to what. So we're going to find out together, I guess. That's essentially what I got to do for the electrical part. Let me see what else is on the list. So also, get the fuel system right. Now the fuel system is very interesting because somebody got kind of creative with the fuel system. So, let me sit down. Okay, so you have this line. I don't know, this is some kind of hose. It runs up into the wheel well, up through the frame. I think it's going to the fuel pump. And there's another pipe here. And this pipe runs along the rocker panel. And then it stops right here. But I think the owner told me that there was another hose that went there inside. I think he said when he got the car, there was a gas can on the front floor. So there's either a problem with the fuel lines or maybe it's the tank. So I don't know. I haven't dropped the tank yet. I'm going to drop the tank. I'm going to check the fuel lines, see the condition of everything. We may need lines. Who knows what I'm going to find when I do that. But there's a reason why somebody went through all of this trouble to put a gas can on the front floor rather than run it like it was supposed to. So I'm going to look into that. What else is on the list? Get it running right. So after I sort through the issues with the electrical and the issues with the carburetor, with the fuel system, once I go through all of that, I'll be able to set the car up to run right. You know, what I mean is adjust the timing, the carburetor, whatever's got to be done to make this car run like it's supposed to run. That's what I'm going to do once I get that stuff sorted out. The next thing is get it sounding right. So I have to install these headers and this dual exhaust system that he has. So these headers, as you can see, are rather rusty. But I'm going to refinish them. I'm going to clean them up, prime them, repaint them, clean them out, make them look good again. They're going to look beautiful when I'm done. So I'll probably do a video on that for you guys. But anyway, so I got that. And then I got these, this dual exhaust kit that he gave me to install. These are Flow Pro mufflers. I don't know anything about them. I don't know how they sound. I don't know if it's going to be a deep, throaty sound. I don't know. I guess you and I are going to find out together, YouTube. But he's got it all the way complete from the front all the way to the tailpipe. So I got to install these. What else? Get the body right. So I have to fix all the rust and dents. So all over the car, even the roof, there's rust and there's dents. Now, I showed you guys a walk around when the car was outside. The reason why is because this car is being painted gloss black. Actually, not even just gloss black. It's going to be black metallic. So it's going to be black with silver flake. And that black is going to show everything. So all this kind of stuff has to get done. Every single thing. The tailgate is even damaged. So all of this has to get done. This is like this. So that's how much is smashed in right here. But all of this stuff has to get done because he wants it black. So I got a lot of body work to do, YouTube. This is where someone took to the old school methods of drilling a hole and then pulling it out with a slide hammer. This is the reason why people don't do body work like this anymore. See, it leaves a lip when you pull it out like that. And aside from that, you're also left with a hole. And that's when the Bondo boys come and just smear it all over and say, done. I can't do that. I'm going to try to find another fender because this fender, other than this dent that's still here and these holes, it's also smashed right here. And someone, I think, shaved the antenna. So, I mean, it's creased here. It's going to take a lot of time to make this fender right again. I mean, we can do it, but it would be easier to replace the fender than it is to waste that much time because I would have to plug all these holes and all of that. Even the pillar has to get done. There's dents on this side of the roof too. So as you see, listen, the car is going to be black, so all of this stuff has to be addressed because it's got to be right, YouTube. It's got to be right. I'm even going to clean up the bumper, take care of this stuff. Not really sure what direction we're going with the bumper yet, but I'm going to get it right, YouTube. Anyway, let me see what else is on the list. And so I can wrap this video up. Get it looking right. So, like I said, I'm painting it black metallic, but I'm going to clear it with the wet clear. The reason why is because all the amount of time, I mean, I'll probably spend a week or 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks probably, just doing the body work alone on this car. You know, I mean, you got to understand, when you're doing black, you got to put your all into it. Even these gaps, you see the gaps? All this stuff has to be corrected. Because this is, well, it's horrible, but all this stuff has to be corrected. So by the time I get all this stuff fixed, and get all these dents taken care of, it'll be probably about 2 good weeks worth of work to get it laser straight. All the way down the side, the roof, the hood, everything is going to be done. So hopefully I'll be able to get my hand on another tailgate and fender. It would make my life easier, but even if not, I'll just work with what I have. So let me wrap this video up. So G-Body Boys, I'm going to make sure that he represents you guys well with this one. Because I'm going to definitely make sure that this thing leaves here looking right. So that's it. Grand 7 Auto Works at newcarsuck.com.